Good evening. The ongoing conflict between the United States and Israel against Iran continues to escalate, raising concerns about potential NATO involvement. However, Armin Laschet, Armin Laschet, a prominent member of the Christian Democratic Union and chairperson of the Foreign Affairs Committee, stated firmly that he does not anticipate a United States request for NATO assistance. Speaking on a popular German talk show, he expressed doubt, saying, "I do not believe it. I do not believe that we are necessarily needed in such a case." This directly contrasts with concerns raised by Bundestag Vice President Omid Nouripour, Omid Nouripour, a member of Alliance 90, us the Greens, who had previously warned of a scenario where the United States Embassy in Riyadh could be attacked, potentially leading to a plea for NATO support. Laschet rejected this, calling it no NATO case, though he conceded that continued attacks on Turkey or Cyprus would be a different matter. Laschet also questioned the initial attack on Iran, suggesting we probably would not have advised it. He noted the fluid nature of the conflict and the unpredictability of the former United States president, remarking, "With Donald Trump, it could sound different again tomorrow." Despite reservations about the conflict's origins, Laschet mused that if the Iranian regime were to be overthrown, the entire region could be reshaped, calling it a dream. Former United States National Security Advisor John Bolton criticized Donald Trump for failing to prepare the American public, Congress, allies, or the Iranian opposition for the airstrikes. Bolton also emphasized that the Iranian nuclear threat is greater for Europe than for the United States, urging NATO member states to cooperate to demonstrate the alliance's effectiveness. A significant worry voiced by Bolton was the possibility of a deal between Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin. Bolton feared Putin might offer to stop providing military intelligence to Iran if the United States reciprocated by halting similar support to Ukraine. This scenario was deemed plausible by a special correspondent, who also shared speculation from Israeli contacts. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu may have leveraged a unique situation to draw the United States into a war primarily focused on Israeli interests. Domestically, Donald Trump faces pressure from rising gasoline prices in the United States, especially ahead of the congressional elections in November. He is reportedly keen to assure supporters of a swift end to the conflict. As a representative from the Aspen Institute, Germany, noted, "Americans also vote based on their wallets." Separately, Laschet criticized German fuel price policies, advocating for limits on daily price increases while warning against state overreach in solving global crises. The discussion also highlighted internal instability within Iran. A terrorism expert warned that regime change through airstrikes is risky, requiring sustained campaigns until security personnel defect. A journalist born in Tehran, Michel Abdullahi, reported desertions among Iranian soldiers and the unexplained absence of the new leader, Mojtaba Khamenei. Mojtaba Khamenei for 12 days. This journalist conveyed that many Iranians hope for an external signal, saying, "We are just waiting for someone to tell us go back to the streets so that we can be freed from this system. We want to breathe, we want to live." This journalist even suggested renewed nationwide protests around the upcoming Iranian New Year festival, a time often marked by unrest. The timing of the recent airstrikes was also pondered in this context, with the journalist speculating they might not have been as unintentional as commonly assumed, potentially coinciding with anticipated public discontent. The complex interplay of international diplomacy, military strategy, economic pressures, and internal unrest continues to shape the trajectory of the Iran conflict, with far-reaching implications for global stability. What's your take on Iran war, NATO's role, Trump's deals, and unrest fears? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence